Yo, what's going on, guys? It is JD here. Hello and welcome back to another episode of the I Rate Your Squad series. That's right, we're back. It has been probably like well over a month. It has been incredibly overdue. So we're back at it again today, and we are going off of this tweet right here, which I put out yesterday on the 1st of December, and I think we've got about 40 replies to it, which is insane considering we haven't done it in so long. So thank you guys very much for getting your submissions in. As you can see at the top here, we have got 10 people with their squads waiting to be rated, and there are some ridiculous squads, as you can see right here in Kyle's squad. So before we jump into it, guys, if you are new to the channel, make sure you go ahead and subscribe for the daily streams and the daily videos. And today is going to be a double upload. The second video of the day is going to be a no money spent episode where we add a certain pink diamond card into the club to go ahead and get his XP challenges done as we work our way towards Galaxy Opal Dwayne Wade. And of course, a massive thank you to the goats of the channel: Eric, Jason, Cody, Spooky, Caleb, Hammer, Milkshake, and Josh. Thank you guys so much for your support. If anybody else wants to become a member, there is a join button down below. If not, top line of the description. Click on that and that will show you how to do it. Alright, so we are indeed going to start with Kyle's ridiculous team right here. This is my best overall team. I'm going to get Wade and Aaron by the end of the season. Also Wilt from Spotlights. But Wilt doesn't come from the Spotlights. Wilt comes from the set which so far has got Devin Booker and Pink Diamond Jason Richardson in. That set's going to cost you an arm and a leg, so I would not recommend doing that. I have about 280 KMT, and I'm only looking to upgrade my centre to a better shooter. So we've got Steph, JB, Cam Reddish, Blake, George Mike, and off the bench, Jojo, Victor, Chris Mullin, Jermaine O'Neal, and Bob Lanier. So yeah, definitely can get a little bit of an upgrade on Bob Lanier. If you don't want to spend too much, then Amethyst Serge Ibaka is your guy. But if you want to keep the aesthetic of all diamonds and pink diamonds, then you're going to want to go for someone like a Diamond David Robinson. I still think that card is fantastic. Really, really enjoy that. Or like a Sabonis for a little bit cheaper, I guess. Although Sabonis is a little bit worse. Still going to give you plenty on the offensive end. But the team is mad good. Obviously, JB from Limited last season. Steph from Season 1. Blake from Season 2. George Mike from All Time Dom. It's a great team. And even this Chris Mullin. I'm kind of jealous I don't have this card. I played against him a couple of times lately. He's been really damn good. And yeah, 20 wins was it, I think, in Unlimited last month. I should have done that. I didn't, and I do regret it. But it is what it is. Anyway, yeah, get yourself one of those guys that I mentioned at the centre position. Other than that, great squad. We're going to have to give that... that's going to get a 9 out of 10. Kyle, 9 out of 10. You're killing it, bro. Next up, we have got Noah, again with a goddamn insane squad. Like, what is everyone's squad this season? This is my squad. I have 630k, and I've been trying to snipe a J Rich so I can do his challenges. It's changed a lot since last vid, so I thought I'd tweet it again. Love the vids and the streams. Keep it up. Noah, thank you so much, bro. I see you in the streams all the damn time. My guy already has got pink diamond Andre Iguodala. That is insane. Steph, Iggy, Cam, Blake, KG. Off the bench, we've got Rafe Alston. We've got JB, Glenn Robinson, Mo Lucas, and Patrick Ewing. My goodness. My goodness, that is unreal. I don't know if I've got anything to recommend for this squad. Maurice Lucas is insane, by the way. Definitely one of the best, or the best pink diamond reward market card there is. Maybe a pink diamond AD in place of pink diamond Patrick Ewing? Maybe, but I guess Patrick Ewing's your more like interior, like dominant center compared to KG as well. So I don't know if you want AD in there being similar to KG, but bro, I got nothing, man. I got nothing. Maybe, I was going to say, maybe you could upgrade Rafe Alston, but he's fantastic, and he's a reward card, so you don't really need to put MT into cards. So I would just say, keep doing what you're doing. You're on the XP grind, level 26, 23k. Just keep at it, man. Insane. We're going to give it a 9.5 out of 10, just because that Iggy as well. Like, the fact you've done that card already. Bruh. Next up, we have got Stefan, who says, I've got 0 MT to spend because better cards are on the corner. That is very true. They are around the corner. Any thoughts? My thoughts. We've got Rafe Alston, Jeff Malone, DeMar DeRozan, Derek Coleman, Bill Russell, off the bench, Starbury, Donovan Mitchell, Isaiah Ryder, Boris Diaw, and JaVale McGee. You got 800k? God damn, you can make a little bit of change. You can spend a little bit of MT. I'm going to give you some budget options right here to try and make this squad a little bit better. So, obviously, centre position at the back up here. JaVale McGee, very one-dimensional. Not the most insane centre at this point in the game. I'm going to recommend Sabonis because I don't think he's too expensive. Like I said, I think D-Rob is definitely on the higher price side compared to Sabonis. So get Sabonis in there and he can do everything. He is a little bit slow, but other than that, he is incredible. Add the 4 here, this Derek Coleman. No, he ain't it cheap. If you want to replace him with another diamond, you can get yourself the diamond Larry Johnson, who's a nice card, or the new Juwan Howard. It's not too expensive, but, well, he is actually quite expensive. So maybe not him. But if you want to go budget route, get someone like a Ruby Dino Raja. Why not? He's great. He can come in. He can do a job. Off the bench, Starbury, not a great card. You can definitely keep Donovan Mitchell here. Donovan Mitchell was fantastic. Put Donovan Mitchell to the 1, and then at the 2 guard, just pick up like an Amethyst Jimmy Butler, an Amethyst Michael Cooper, an Amethyst Klay Thompson. Any of those Amethysts can come in and do a fantastic job. This Isaiah Rider card, not good. Again, would recommend getting rid of him. Now those cards I've just mentioned, you can put any of those guys at the 3 as well. Or you could go even more budget if you wanted to and get a Ruby Ruby Eric Gordon, or Ruby Nick Anderson. So there's about 5 or 6 players right there that you can do to sort out this 1 to 3 position. You've got centre coming in Sabonis. Power forward Boris Diaw, he can do a job. He's fine. He can stay there. Rafe Alston, great. Jeff Malone, great. DeMar DeRozan, not great. Obviously, because he doesn't have any outside range at all. I don't think he's got 69.3, I think. So that's not ideal. So maybe get rid of him. And yeah, just put him down to the bench because I know his original owner, he was from that pack, wasn't he? So still, pretty good squad with the reward cards in there. We'll give that one a solid 6 out of 10. Next up, we've got Pele. Nobody spent. I have 160,000 MT and want to improve my point guard position. Alright, so we have got Sabonis in here. You love to see it. Got Pau Gasol. We've got Jimmy Buckets. Very nice. Bingo Smith, an underrated card. Boris Diaw, Derek Coleman, DeMar, Brian Winters, and then Tony Parker off the bench. So, yeah, obviously these 3 diamonds come from that pack. Derek Coleman, DeMar, and Tony Parker. Yeah, Tony Parker, really not the most incredible card in the world. If you want to spend quite a bit on just a point guard, then you can go for something like a Russell Westbrook or a Diamond Monte Ellis. Or I think Monte Ellis might be a little bit expensive, but Westbrook's not too expensive, I don't believe. And then if you come down to the Amethyst tier again, you're going to be looking at someone like an Amethyst Donovan Mitchell, who is fantastic. And then you've got Ja Morant at the point guard starting position, who's very good offensively. Defensively, a little bit left to be desired, but not a bad card. And then again, I'd probably recommend starting Jimmy Buckets over DeMar DeRozan, just because Jimmy Butler is such a more better, well-rounded package. And then Derek Coleman, again, probably recommend getting rid of him, bringing in it's just anybody. You could bring in Serge Ibaka. I think Serge Ibaka would be the guy to bring in at that position because he is fantastic. But again, a solid little squad. We'll give that one a 6.5 out of 10. Next up, we have got Gio. I want to improve my small forward position. I've got 250k to spend, and I have about 850k saved. God damn. So he's got John Stockton, he's got Cam Reddish, very nice. He's got AD, love to see that card. He's got Giannis, he's got Bill Russell, Anton Walker, he's got Clay, Michael Cooper, and Rafe Alston. I love that bench. That bench unit is fantastic. Small forward position, so Brandon Ingram and Michael Cooper. So yeah, go ahead and sell off Brandon Ingram and bring in Diamond Glenn Robinson. I think he's definitely up there with being one of the best small forwards in the game at the moment, and he's not ridiculously, insanely expensive. So I would recommend go ahead and pick up Glenn Robinson if you just want to upgrade that position. And yeah, the rest of the team is looking very, very damn nice. So we're going to give that one, that's a high rating squad right there. We give that one an 8.5 out of 10. Very nice, my friend. Next up, we have got Mr. G5. Got the game a week ago. Oh, hello. We're looking at diamond contracts. There we go. Mr. G5 got the game a week ago. Played maybe 2 or 3 hours of my team. Used a bunch of locker codes. Got lucky and pulled pink diamond KG. Very nice. Also signed these contracts for 13k and pulled these shoes from free packs. Very nice. So this is a squad that he's running with from a week ago. God damn. So Steve Francis, Caron Butler, Boris Diaw, KG, Sabonis, Kenny Smith, Nick Anderson, Ray Allen, and then obviously the starter Shaq. So the majority of your MT is indeed in that KG card, so the best thing to do when you're just starting out the game, if you get a big pull, the thing you got to do is sell that big pull and then redistribute the MT around your team. So sell off Kevin Garnett, get him gone. I know you probably want to keep him because he's an original owner. He's going to be like the OG of your account, but the smart play to do, the smart thing to do is get rid of him and then redistribute that MT around the squad. You can keep Sabonis though because he's not ridiculously expensive and he is very nice. Steve Francis, great. Coron Butler, not bad. Whereas DL, pretty solid. Get Serge Ibaka in at the 4. You'll be absolutely fine with that. Off the bench, and he can run with a proper budget lineup. You've already got Nick Anderson, which is obviously fantastic. Ray Allen, not bad, not bad. At the 4, go for Dino Radja. At the 5, go for Larry Sanders. Larry Sanders is insane. I love that card. And then backup point guard, get yourself Donovan Mitchell, and then start Donovan Mitchell. Move Steve Francis down to the bench. That would be my advice. And then at the 2, probably get Eric Gordon over Coron Butler. Not gonna lie, that'll probably be a little bit of an improvement. So if you do make a couple of changes before next episode, I would definitely like to see the progression of your squad, because you've been blessed with this, so you just got to make the most of it. Make the most of it. So for now, obviously, it's hard to give it a rating because it's a 9-man lineup, and one of those men is Shaq Sapphire, so it doesn't really count. We'll have to give that one a 5 out of 10, but we'll move on quickly, so don't worry. Next up, we've got Evan. Have 100k in auctions, and I like to rim run and post hook. Interesting. I'm looking forward to improving my forwards. Okay. Not many people like to go for the post hooks this year, so that's interesting. Monte Ellis, Nick Anderson, Glenn Robinson, AK, Sabonis, Yao Ming as a bigs. All right, I see. Andrew Wiggins, Larry Keenan, Des Mason, Donovan Mitchell. Very, very nice, I have to say. Looking to improve my forwards. So yeah, AK not the strongest at this point in the game. There's one guy that is just head and shoulders above the rest at the moment, and that is, and I've said his name a few times, Amethyst Serge Ibaka. Get him in there. He is exceptional. He is fantastic for an Amethyst card. Probably up there with the best Amethyst in the game. Incredible. Not too expensive. Get AK sold. He's definitely a little bit dated at this point in the game and was never that incredible when he first came out, realistically. Bring in Serge Ibaka, and you are looking pretty damn solid. This Des Mason card isn't the best either, so I'd probably recommend getting him sold. And then at the backup 2, you can either go for budget, get yourself Ruby, Eric Gordon, or you can go a little bit more and get an Amethyst, Klay Thompson, Jimmy Butler, Michael Cooper, etc. But a nice little squad right there, I have to say. We'll give that one a 7.5. I guess if you're looking at your playstyle, that's probably like an 8 out of 10, but we'll give it a 7.5 for the time being. Next up, we've got Knox, who says I have around 500k to spend, and I love to see the Amethyst Serge Ibaka in there. Bro, it's another guy with pink diamond. Iggy, goddamn. Deron Williams, Zion, Serge, Bargnani, John Morant, Bob Cousy. Okay, got Dominique in there, Sam Perkins, Derek Coleman. That is an interesting team. There's some insane players in Iggy, Zion, Serge. Neek's not bad. Deron Williams very good. Some nice budget cards in Bargnani, and well, that's about it. And then some cards that don't really belong there in Sam Perkins and Derek Coleman. So I'm definitely going to say upgrade these two positions right here. If you've got around $500,000 to spend with Zion in here and Iggy in here, you've got to be making some big moves. You've got to be making some big moves. So I'm going to say at the center position, get yourself Diamond, David, Robinson. Move D-Rob to the starting position, put Bargnani down on to the bench. Also bonus, but I would say David Robinson is the better out of the two, of course. And then at the backup power forward position, I would say again, get yourself AD, Pink Diamond, or the new Juwan Howard dude. Very good. Sure, shooting isn't the most incredible with his release not being the best, but stats-wise, he is unreal. So make those couple of changes, and this team is ridiculous. So fair play, bro. Pink Diamond Iggy, that's a hell of a grind. You deserve that card. We'll give that one a 8.5 out of 10. Maybe a 9. 8.5 out of 10. Alright, 2 to go, and we have got Denson, who says, I don't have any MT to spend. I want your opinion on what I should upgrade on. And you can see we've got Lev and Faded both saying sell Harden. We've got Starbury, Lou Hudson, Anton Walker, Willis Reed, Boogie, Chuck Person, Tyreek Evans, CJ Halgreer, and then a card that kind of sticks out a little bit in a possessed James Harden. And I am going to echo the sentiments of both these guys down here. You've got to sell this James Harden. This is probably like, well, we don't know what you've got in your auctions or in the club, but based on the players in this squad, you've probably got like 90 to 95% of your entire club's MT in this one card. And that ain't a good move, my friend. That ain't a good move. So, my opinion, sell Harden, get the MT in, and then again, just redistribute that around the squad. But you got to sell this card because there's no point in having ridiculous amounts of MT in cards at this point in the game if you're just using them. You can get quite far with budget cards, and until the crazy opals and dark matter cards start coming out, Yeah, it's just not worth it. You're just going to lose too much over depreciation over time, in my opinion. So the other reward cards, though, not bad at all. Tyreek's a nice card. Hal Greer's a nice little card, to be fair. Anton Walker as well. Give that one a sort of little 6.5 or 7 out of 10. And then last, but by no means least, we have got Thomas, who says, Yo, JD, I have 10k MT, lol. I run the Hawks 2018 freelance and do peaks with Rafer and Tracy McGrady. God damn. My KD has Hall of Fame Showtime and Hall of Fame Inceptor and 7 extra gold badges. God damn, very nice. So we've got Rafer Alston, Tyreek, Cam Reddish, PG, AD, and off the bench, Hal Greer, Team Mac, Glenn, KD, and Serge Ibaka, which again, you absolutely love to see. That's a great team. I ain't gonna lie. You haven't got much MT to spend, but I don't think that matters, my friend. I don't think that matters. If I came up against this squad right here, I would be very, very scared. Because that is so strong offensively and defensively in pretty much every single position. So I don't really have anything to say on this squad other than GG, Thomas. Well done. That's an incredible squad. Very nicely made. And like you said down here, you like to balance out the starters and the bench. Very smart play. Very good move. Not many people run a full 10-man lineup with a really strong bench at this point of the game. Most people running 5-man lineups. So when you're coming up against an opponent's team that's getting tired, you bring in KD and T-Mac off their bench. God damn, that's a GG. So great squad. We'll give that one a 9 out of 10 because there's a lot of meta players in there. And that's going to do it for this week's episode, guys. Hope you have enjoyed. Make sure you stay tuned to Twitter for the next episode, or next tweet for the next episode, which will be coming out in the next few days. Hope you guys have enjoyed. Stay tuned for the No Money Spent episode coming later on tonight. I'll catch you guys there, and peace.